one of the most very important things, just in case one of us dies before we get to reconnect. There was a documentary, a leftover crack documentary being made. What happened to that?
Oh, the Passion of the Crust. What happened to that? Okay, so what happened is that the guy that was making it is the singer from his band Team Spider. Um, he at the end of the day, he was really bad at interviewing people. Like he was the worst interviewer I've ever heard. And he was interviewing like I got him all these amazing interviews. I got him interviews with like Dick Lucas, Joe Jack, Talcum, um some I didn't even know Jesse Michaels at the time really. I got him an interview with him. I got all this stuff and like the only person that really called um the guy on his shit and not directly was Jesse texted me. He's like, is this guy for real? Is he like being serious? Like I still did not know how the interviews were going. And when he said that, I looked into it and I watched it and it was so bad. He was like he was like super fan. This was brought up to me the other day. He was like Chris Farley on Saturday Night Live when he meets like Paul McCartney. He's like, "You're in the Beatles. What was that like? That must have been cool, right?" Those are his questions. That's what this guy was like. That he was like
Oh
that
man.
character. So I told him that that unless he like gets someone else to interview people and redoes these interviews, like I'm not gonna like he can release it all he wants, but I'm not signing any release forms and I'm certainly not promoting it. So if he wants that people to see it, he's gonna comply with that. And he's been really good about not pushing it. He hasn't even been trying to get it going. But I just talked to him like a month or two ago because our guitar player is a he's like a good director. He's a film teacher at NYU, so he knows what he's doing. Um, I'm trying to get all the footage from the guy and permission from him to edit it and to like to co-direct, co-produce it with him so that it comes out because it'll come out if he lets me do that. But if he doesn't let me do that, it's not going to come out. It might come out if I die and he. I mean, maybe he's counting on me dying so that he can get someone in my family to okay it. But at this point, if it's my wife, she's not going to okay it either. So he's shit out of luck.
I was so excited when I saw the trailer that's on YouTube. Like, I hope that you can do something with it, that it comes out, because it
Oh,
looks exciting.
I think it'll come out. I just think that this guy needs to realize just what I'm talking about because he spent a lot of money on it so far. He spent easily spent like dozens of thousands of dollars, right? Probably know he spent 100 grand on it. I don't know. It seems like he might have because he was traveling a lot. He was he had a lot of film equipment. He shot it on film. Um, he probably spent at least that much. And if he ever wants to see his money, he's gonna have to come to terms with the fact that he's gonna have to relinquish control of some of that. He's gonna have to take a co-producer credit or executive producer and a co-director if he wants it to come out. That being said, like I don't know how to make that happen except to talk to him. Though I do
Yeah.
have a bunch of footage on DVDs. He gave me all the footage at one point. I lost some of it, but I have most of it. I haven't looked at them yet, but I'm gonna convert them and see what I got because I will just because I am an anarchist and I don't give a fuck about things. I'm do illegal stuff, whatever. It's better to do something and then ask permission because they might say no, and then you're a real asshole. But if you do it and apologize, at least you didn't like knowingly. It's different. Like I won't ask somebody if I can do something, and if they say no, I'm not gonna do it because I just I gotta if I respect them enough to ask them, I respect them enough to respect their answer, right? So, but like I said, I will use what I have. I will make a fucking pirated documentary, and it'll be cool. And that guy could fucking cry about it and go to take me to court. I'd rather have the thing come out. I don't care about the money. It's like if that thing would have come out with like interviews, like the interviews were done anytime in the last like prior to 5 years ago. I don't think that I would have had such problems the past 5 years. And thankfully those problems seem to be over, but still they're never going to be over. When people accuse people of something or make up a thing about them, that thing tends to follow them forever. You know?